Tesla. Are you kidding me? Another green day on this stock. Wow, man. I don't know when it's going to have enough. I just, it's crazy. What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good Thursday in the market. Looking at the chart here. Hasn't, I mean, maybe this is the top. I don't know. Hasn't really shown any signs of pullback on the hourly. This red candle here is kind of coming below the 9 moving average, but not closed until, well, it's about to close actually. But yeah, this could be green again tomorrow. I mean, when you see this and then it's this and then, yeah, this is solid. Look on the daily. Daily, it's almost overbought on the RSI. But if you look here, look at this right here on 817. It's overbought on the RSI. 1 day of consolidation, 2 days further overbought. A couple of days of consolidation further. It just didn't quit. So this thing, I mean, I think it'll probably consolidate here where it's at, maybe for a day or two. I bet tomorrow will be maybe just a little bit green because it needs to consolidate before it breaks out. If it's going to break out past this 500 level. So there's definitely some resistance up there, but once it breaks out of that, I don't know, 550, 600 before it's in the S&P. This is crazy. Our plays on it, I've got shares of it. Average cost 386. This was, I swing traded it before I really started up with the long term, and I actually owned Tesla at 386 pre-split. You look back on my history on Webull, and then I sold it for like 390 something before I set up the long term. So just goes to show you. But then we've got credit spreads and debit spreads on Tesla. What's weird is this debit spread, when Tesla was shooting up today, the debit spread like was losing value because I think the one I sold, they like weren't keeping up. And then when Tesla started to have a pullback, this thing started to gain value. It's just kind of Robinhood too, I think, showing weird numbers. But this thing's up a little bit today. Nothing crazy, because with a debit spread, you're kind of waiting on time also because the call that you sold. So I don't know. This is better for me though, because if I did this naked, it would have been really expensive. But if you did it a naked call on it, it hurts to see it. But yeah, it would have been 2,500, which is a lot, but I would have been up 5 grand. But I'm in a good spot. This will be max gain, I think, of 500. But that's the thing. If I have to wait that long, it's like, I mean, I knew it was going to get up, or I thought it was going to get up to 500. I just thought it was going to be closer to S&P. But maybe it'll be up at 600 or 700 by then. I don't know. But hopefully it doesn't have a huge pullback back down to 480 before, you know, this thing loses value, or before this is closer to expiration. Something with debit spreads may be good. Well, no, I don't know. I like it. And this credit spread, as you guys know, we rolled this over. So it's at 84% return, 83, 85. So it's doing well. And I think this one's safe now. Safe is kind of a funny word to use when you're talking about Tesla stock. But I think it is pretty safe. I wish this expired like tomorrow though, instead of having to wait till then to lose some more time decay. But yeah, it's already 85%. We've got like 2 weeks left, so that's not bad. If Tesla kind of holds us up here, this will continue to gain value. And then what else we got going on? This BA call is a bunch of BS. No, I'm just kidding. So I opened up SPY credit spreads today, and I'm doing this video today while the market's open, so you can see what's going on. Market SPY was doing this today, like just so flat. So at this high, I'm still bearish for tomorrow. This high started scaling in, and then I went to the bathroom, and then this all happened. And I had a couple orders, and it's not like I wouldn't have done it anyways, but yeah. So now I've got 4 of these, five call credit spreads. Kind of aggressive, 359, 360. Yeah, I thought this was the resistance. Then I saw it hit the resistance, and I figured it was going to come down, and then I was away, and it didn't. It broke it. So tomorrow, this is looking green. I think it'll be green tomorrow, unfortunately. I'm just hoping it'll stay below 359 somehow. Probably won't happen if it is green because it's already at 357.3. But whatever. I'll either roll this over to next week or take a little loss on it. I'm not sure. We'll see. I could cut out now for a small loss. This is $500 in collateral, so I definitely don't want to do max loss, but I might try and roll it because I don't know. I think SPY, let's see, on the SPY, on the daily, it's kind of high. Oh, Weeble. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's kind of bouncing off this 180 right here, actually. It's interesting. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. What else? CNK went down today, so the put that we sold, or the call that we sold, gaining value. And this is a good lesson in intrinsic value. I think it's intrinsic. Once it's in the money, so basically we have CNK shares, 100 shares of them, and we lost $44 on the shares today. And then I have a covered call that's in the money, and that gained $44, $45. You can see every dollar this gains, the share price loses. That's kind of like a cool way to see it. How when the shares go up, covered calls lose value. They go down, covered calls gain value. Especially once they're in their money, because there's no extrinsic value. I think I got that right. Maybe it's backwards, but anyways, yeah, I think this will probably get exercised tomorrow. I don't think CNK will come down another $2, but we'll see. Maybe not. And this brings me to another point. I don't see the point of rolling over a call like this. I'm sorry, guys. Map music's way too loud. I don't see the point of rolling over a call like this because once it's in the money, it's only extrinsic value. So basically, there's no point, right? Because if I bought this back, it'd cost me $177, and then the only gains I would get on the shares from buying it back would be $177. $177 more. So what's the point if it's in the money? There's no point, right? Unless you just don't want to go through the process of being exercised and buying back into the shares. I don't know. Redfin, worthless. Rocket, did it expire tomorrow? Jeez. Should have gotten out of these. I had time to make money on those too. Our account's still doing good today though. Up 211. We're up a little further. This SPY credit spread kind of hurt us. Down 50 on that. So here's Solo. Solo's ripping up today, man. That's crazy. Look at Solo. I think this is just kind of a sympathy play to Tesla. Tesla running up and being in the S&P 500. I think that's all this is. So because I didn't really see any specific news on Solo. This is crazy, 70% in the last week. So like on this one, I thought about rolling over. My one got exercised. Whereas this other one hasn't actually. But see this one, look, negative $500 on that covered call. And then as you see here, Solo. Wait, what? Oh, because I had two of them. Maybe that's why it's weird. So it's plus 223 today. Oh, plus 2. Yeah, this is daily. Okay, overall, that's what I'm down on it. So that'll definitely be exercised. Yeah, Tesla's really killed this account. Killed it in a good way this week. 1,400, 8% in the week. Okay, yeah. 7? I don't know. Crazy. Our E-Trade. DraftKings. Yes, DraftKings. Pulling up 2%, 2.8% today. So that's good. I'm just gonna hold those shares. I looked at it today and I was like, it might be a top, but then I was like, this red candle didn't open underneath the 9 moving average, and it opened up here and then came below it. So that's different, in my opinion. If it opens below it and then closes below it, then it's kind of a reversal or a good sign to get out. But the fact that it was open up here and then came down, it might be flat tomorrow, it might be red, I don't know. But to me, this isn't a sure sign that I should basically close this position as a little swing trade. I've got shares in this account and then an E-Trade also on DraftKings. Actually on here, it's got a lot more than on the other one. Yeah, I've got 2,100 in here. So 44 shares, $178 on that one. So that's nice. And then Yeah, I need to change this to margin. And look at that SPY go. Yeah, like I said, it looks bullish to me. After it crossed over that resistance, it was, and because yesterday was such a sell-off, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see tomorrow if I need to roll it over or whatever. A lot of stuff's gonna be gone tomorrow. A lot of expiration for this, so that's good. I want to clean this up. Our account's up. I don't really have buying power to invest in shares, but I will tomorrow because CNK will be gone. Solo will be gone. Solo doesn't have much, but my CNK is quite a bit of buying power. It'll be 1400. Not bad. And then what else is gonna get exercised? AAL. I haven't sold covered calls in AAL for a bit because I don't want to miss out on a run. But maybe today is the time. 1450. We were getting kind of up to that. I'll show you guys my process. So I like to look at the charts on Webull. It really just depends on news so much with this one right now. We'll change fees for first business class. Got so much. It's on the daily. It's bullish. And it's just kind of starting to cross over this. The 9's crossing over the 180. MACD's crossed over. So I might leave it and let it just run without doing covered calls because there's not a whole lot of premium if I wanted to sell a call on this. Definitely not by tomorrow, but say just by next week. It'd have to be at least $14 because that's my cost. $14.50. Yeah, so I mean I would want to do it for $15 and $5 of premium, but it could go up to $20 by next Friday. I'd miss out on a lot. I mean, the covered call, I don't know. I mean, I see it with like Solo here. This is kind of a penny stock though, so it's a little bit different, but I know those airlines are volatile, man. They'll shoot up on any good vaccine news. So if this could shoot up and I could sell it for a profit, I don't think I want to do a covered call on that. CNK exercised. RKT. Oh, I closed the RKT. I had a credit spread on it, and then RKT looked like it was going up today. See what's going on now with it. Yeah, it kind of flattened out. This thing jumps around a lot intraday. So it looked bearish to me. Big pull and then a big bearish flag pull, and then but then when I was looking at it like this candle, it was just solid green, and it hadn't closed. But yeah, these right here, I was like, oh no. So I sold out of that. There was no loss. I just sold out of it. And I wanted more buying power to lose money on the SPY credit spread I opened up with it. So yeah, should have left it in RKT, I guess. Solo, yeah, Solo's gonna be gone. That's not much though. Yeah. Oh, it is. It is quite a bit. No, because it's gonna be $276. No, not 200. What's it gonna be? The cover calls it $450. So yeah, cover calls at $4, so it's gonna be $400 buying power. So that'll help with next week. And then I'm still trying to get out of. I mean, I want to get out of T. I want to get out of American Airlines. CNK I'll be out of. Fine to be out of Solo for a bit. Maybe I'll sell a put on it later. And then I've added to the growth kind of watch list. I just wanted to put in stuff that I actually use: Chipotle, PayPal, Home Depot, Google, Amazon, Facebook. I think Facebook, because of Marketplace and Messenger, and now that they're really trying to just compete with e-commerce altogether with how they're making shipping like a default option, where if you go to sell something, it's like, oh, how are you going to ship it? And that's crazy. That's huge. That's a huge potential because, I mean, there's a pretty big, not hurdle, but there's a barrier between people's things that they want to sell and them selling them online. And if it's not local, like people can look on Craigslist and people can look on Marketplace and they can do it on there somewhat easy. But for someone to say, okay, I've got this pair of shoes or this lamp I want to sell. I mean, if they're a young kid, sure, they'll throw it on eBay or Amazon, no big deal. But I feel like a majority of the people aren't, excuse me, don't have like they're not super proficient with eBay and thinking, okay, I'm just selling all this stuff on eBay. Just used stuff. But with Facebook and having over 1 billion users, and then people are already familiar with selling on Marketplace locally, and then being able to add the shipping feature, just like I don't know. I think that's huge potential. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why it's so valuable. These other ones don't need explanation. PayPal, he's PayPal and Venmo. Chipotle was favesies. Shop at HD, Home Depot, Google. Yep, a lot of Google. So I don't know if I'll be buying any of these soon. It's just more ones to look for opportunities when they're low. I actually also added Bitcoin. Not gonna buy into it anytime soon, but I want to keep it up there to look for it. Look for a good buying opportunity. And that SPY just wants to keep going, doesn't it? This is very bullish looking. Because this candle is about to close too, isn't it? Yeah, in 15 minutes. 3 big green candles. Yikes. Volume's not crazy, but it's there. Alright. That's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to sub up, like up, comment down, and make your money happy money so it'll stick around. Tomorrow we'll be back with our wheel account. You'll like to see what's going on with it. Showing how we're recovering out of the big BCLI 60% loss. Yeah, so I'll show you what I'm going to do with that tomorrow. Peace out.